Screen is visible, students?
Yes,
Screen
sir.
is visible? Okay. In the last class, we discussed about the uniqueness theorem and the procedure for solving the Laplace's equation. We went through various steps as to how to solve the Laplace's equation, the steps for solving the Laplace's equation. Let us solve few examples today on the Laplace's equation. Take this example. If V is equal to 2 volts at x equal to 1 millimeter and V equal to 0 at x equal to 0 and volume charge density rho V is minus 10 raised to 6 epsilon naught coulomb per meter cube constant throughout the region between x equal to 0 to x equal to 1 millimeter, calculate V at x equal to 0.5 millimeter and Ex, that is electric field intensity, at x equal to 1 millimeter in free space. Quickly note down this example. Statement of the problem. Is it taken? Have you taken the statement, students?
So 1 minute.
Okay. Note down the question. We'll solve it step by step. Done, students?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Read the question. If V equal to 2 volts at x equal to 1 millimeter, that means potential given is 2 volts at x equal to 1 millimeter distance, and V equal to 0, that is potential is 0 at x equal to 0, and volume charge density rho V is, volume charge density they have given rho V, that is minus 10 raised to 6 epsilon naught coulomb per meter cube. It is constant throughout the region, that is it's a uniform region, it is constant throughout the region between, and the region given is between x equal to 0 to x equal to 1 millimeter. The distance between the two regions is x equal to 0 to x equal to 1 millimeter. We are supposed to find out V, calculate V at x equal to 0.5 millimeter and also electric field intensity E at x equal to 1 millimeter in free space. Now, once we read the statement, we'll come to know that we have to use the Poisson's equation. That is, rho V given is not 0. Rho v is 10 minus 10 raised to 6 epsilon naught coulomb per meter cube. It is not 0, so we are supposed to use Poisson's equation. We cannot apply the Laplace equation. When we can apply the Laplace equation, if rho v equal to 0, then we can apply the Laplace equation. As rho v is not 0, hence we have to apply the Poisson's equation. Okay. So the Poisson's equation is given by del square v is equal to minus rho v by epsilon. We have seen in the previous class the derivation of Poisson's equations and the Laplace equation. We are deriving the Laplace equation from the Poisson's equation, where we substitute rho v equal to 0. When we substitute rho v equal to 0, then only we will get the Laplace equation del square v equal to 0. Correct? But here rho v given is not 0, hence we have to use the Poisson's equation but not the Laplace equation. Del square v is equal to minus rho v by epsilon. This is the Poisson's equation. This is minus into rho v is given by minus 10 raised to 6 epsilon naught coulomb per meter cube. Substitute that divided by epsilon naught, because they have given it as free space. Therefore, for free space, epsilon is equal to epsilon naught into epsilon r. Epsilon r is 1. Therefore, we have to consider only the epsilon naught, which is for the free space. Then epsilon naught and epsilon naught will cancel. We'll get 10 raised to 6. Here v is the function of x only, because they are given in terms of x. Y and z are not given. Therefore, the given potential, it is a function of only the x value. It is not the function of y or z, because they are given the potential at x equal to 1 millimeter and v equal to 0 at x equal to 0. Therefore, del square v is given by dou square v by dou x square. Del square v, it is the function of x. If it was the function of y, z, we could have written it as del square v is equal to dou square v by dou x square plus dou square v by dou y square plus dou square v by dou z square. But as it is the function of only x, therefore we get here we are supposed to write del square v is equal to only dou square v by dou x square, that is del square v, it is 10 raised to 6. Write it, it is 10 raised to 6. Next, if we want to find the potential, we have to integrate this. Dou square v by dou x square, we have to integrate it. When we perform the first integration, we will get dou v by dou x. Dou v by dou x. Okay. What is dou v by dou x, students? If we integrate this, what we will get? Dou v by dou x, integrate 10 raised to 6 on RHS and dou square by dou x square on the LHS. What we will get? Dou v by dou x. LHS will be dou v by dou x. Integration of second derivative will be first derivative. That is dou v by dou x. Then what is the integration of 10 raised to 6? Integration of 10 raised to 6 is how much? How do you derivate this? Integration of 10 raised to 6. Yes, with respect to x. Into x. That is with respect to x, we will get dx. First write it plus the constant term c1. Plus the constant term c1. Here we are solving the Laplace's equation. Okay, so that we'll be able to find the values of c1 and we are solving the Poisson's equation, so that we'll be able to find the values of c1 and c2. Okay, so we get integration 10 raised to 6 dx plus c1. This is, if we integrate it, we get 10 raised to 6 x plus c1. Correct? This will be the equation once we integrate this under the integral symbol. Then next, if we want v, then what we have to do? This is dou v by dou x. If we want only v, then what we are supposed to do? If we want only v, yes. If you want v, then what we have to do to this dou v by dou x? Yes, please. Again, we have to integrate it. Correct? Again, integrate this. Once we integrate it, we will get in terms of v. So integrating, we get v is equal to what we have got earlier, 10 raised to 6 x plus c1. So it is 10 raised to 6 x plus c1 dx plus c2. Correct? 10 raised to 6 x plus c1 dx plus c2. Integrate this with respect to x. We get 10 raised to 6. Integration of x raised to n is n plus 1, x raised to n plus 1 by n plus 1. That is 10 raised to 6 x square by 2 plus c1 with respect to x dx is c1x plus the constant term c2. Now they have given the values, that is at x equal to 0, v equal to 0 volts. Substitute this in this equation and tell me what you'll get. First, note down these steps quickly. Note down these steps. Did you all take it, students? Taken?
Taken down, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Taken? Okay, right. Shall we proceed?
Yes, sir.
Sankalp, shall we proceed?
Yes.
Okay. Take down this equation. Integrating v is equal to, we'll get 10 raised to 6 x square by 2 plus c1x plus c2. Then tell me what you'll get if we substitute x equal to 0, v equal to 0 volts. That is the first condition. X equal to 0, v equal to 0, right? And then for x equal to 1 millimeter, v equal to 2 volts. What are the values of c1 and c2? First condition is x equal to 0, v is 0. Second condition, x equal to 1 millimeter, v equal to 2 volts.
Sir, first one C2 equal to 0, sir.
C2 equal to 0. Okay. What about C1? How much you'll
Doing,
get?
sir.
C1? Okay, try it. Got it?
Sir, at x is equal to 1, sir.
Yes, 1 x equal to 1, v equal to 2 volts, 1 millimeter it is.
Sir, at x is equal to 1, C1 plus C2 equal to 2 minus 10 power 6 by 2.
2 minus 10 to the power 6 by 2. Let us check. At x equal to 0, v equal to 0. Substitute in this equation. Right? X equal to 0. V is equal to 0. So LHS is 0 here. That is equal to 10 raised to 6 into 0. X is 0. So this term will be 0. 10 raised to 6 x square by 2 will be 0 plus C1x. C1 into 0. This will also be 0. Then we get only C2. What is C2? C2 equal to 0. Your answer is correct. C2 is 0. Then at x equal to 1 millimeter, that is 1 into 10 raised to minus 3 meter, V equal to 2 volts. Voltage is 2 volts. Substitute that in this equation. 2 is equal to 10 raised to 6 by 2 into x square. X is 1 millimeter. That is 1 into 10 raised to minus 3 square plus C1x. C1 into 1 into 10 raised to minus 3. Correct? So C2 is 0. C2 is 0. This will be 0. Then if we simplify this, then we'll get C1 is equal to 1500. Just simplify this. 2 is equal to 10 raised to 6 by 2 into 1 into 10 raised to minus 3 square plus C1 into 1 into 10 raised to minus 3. And find out the value of the unknown C1. Just cross verify your answers whether you're getting C1 equal to 1500.
Yes, sir. Getting, sir.
Okay, fine. Next step. at v is equal to, therefore v is equal to 0.5 into 10 raised to 6 x square plus 1500 x. That is what is we have obtained here. That is this step. V is equal to 1 by 2 is 0.5, 0.5 into 10 raised to 6 x square plus c1 x. Correct? C2 is 0. So that is the same equation I am writing here. V is equal to 0.5 into 10 raised to 6 x square plus 1500 x. 1500 x. Correct? That is the value of C2. 1500 is C2. Sorry, C1. 1500 is C1. Value 1500 x. Fine. At x equal to 0.5 millimeter, we are supposed to find at x equal to 0.5 millimeter. At x equal to 0.5 millimeter, substitute the value of x. That is, v will be equal to 0.5 into 10 raised to 6 x square. X is 0.5 millimeter, that is 0.5 into 10 raised to minus 3 square plus 1500 into x is 0.5 into 10 raised to minus 3, and simplify this and tell me what will be your answer. V is this equation, whatever we wrote just now. Simplify this and tell me the answer. You have to substitute at x equal to 0.5 millimeters in this equation. 0.5 into 10 raised to 6 x square plus 1500 x is equal to v. What is your answer? Excuse me.
Sir, can you explain it once again, sir?
Yes. Which step you want me to explain?
Sir, that v is equal to 0.05, sir. How it will come, sir?
Yes. Look at this equation. This is 10 raised to 6 x square by 2. How much? What is the value of 1 by 2?
0.5, sir.
0.5. Correct. So 0.5 into 10 raised to 6 x square plus C1. C1 value is we have whatever we have obtained here. It is 1500. 1500 x. Simple. Okay. 1 by 2 is 0.5. 0.5 into 10 raised to 6 x square plus 1500 x. Correct. That is equal to LHS. LHS is V. Followed that? Harshigowda?
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Okay. Answer will be 0.875 volts. Everybody, are you getting this answer?
Yes,
V is
sir.
equal
Yes, sir.
to
Got
0.875
0.87.
volts. Good. Okay. We found out the value of V. Next is we have to find the value of E. We know the equation E is equal to minus del V. E is minus del V. This is the one of the familiar equations. This is nothing but V. It is in terms of dou V by dou X AX bar. Again, Y and Z are 0 because V is a function of only X, right? Therefore, it will be minus of dou V by dou X AX bar. If V was a function of Y and Z, then it would have been minus of dou V by dou X AX bar plus dou V by dou Y AY bar plus dou V by dou Z AZ bar. But here it is function of only X. Therefore, it will be minus dou V by dou X AX bar. Then it is minus dou by dou X of V. V is whatever we have got here in the above equation, right? That is 0.5 into 10 raised to 6 x square plus 1500 x. That into AX bar. Now I will differentiate this with respect to X. If I differentiate, what I will get? Differentiation of 0.5 into 10 raised to 6 x square. Differentiation of x square is 2x. So 2 into 0.5 is 1. that is minus I will take inside, minus 1 into 10 raised to 6 x, then the differentiation of minus into plus is minus 1500 x, it is minus 1500 ax bar, correct? Therefore this e bar is nothing but it is the ex component, ex is equal to minus 1 into 10 raised to 6 into minus 1500 volt per meter at x equal to 1 millimeter. This is in terms of x, correct? And now I'll substitute at x equal to 1 millimeter. That is what is asked in the question. Find E or Ex at x equal to 1 millimeter in free space. Substitute x equal to 1 millimeter. Therefore, the answer will be Ex is equal to minus 1 into 10 raised to 6 into x. X is 1 millimeter, 1 into 10 raised to minus 3 into minus 1500 correct? This comes out to minus 2500 volt per meter. Sorry, this is minus 1500. It is not into, minus 1500. Therefore, this will be Ex is equal to minus 2500 volts per meter. Have you got this answer, students? Ex value minus 2500 volts per meter.
Yes, sir. Got, sir.
Fine. Let us move on to the second example. So any difficulty in the first example? I hope everybody understood here. Ankita? Ankita,
Yes,
was it clear? Okay.
yes, sir.
What about other students? Janvi? Sania? Sampat Kumar? Okay. Ilyas Ahmad?
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Understood. Okay. Take down the second example. Given vector E is equal to 12yx square minus 6z square x ax bar plus 4x cube plus 18zy square ay bar plus 6y cube minus 6z x square into az bar, check whether it represents a possible electric field. Check whether it represents a possible electric field. Taken the statement, students?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Read the question. Given vector is, here they have given the equation of E bar in terms of AX bar, AY bar and AZ bar. And they are asking whether this equation of E bar, whether the electric field, it represents a possible electric field. Possible electric field, that means whether the electric field exists in this region, whatever region they have given, in that region, whether the electric field exists or not. That we are supposed to find out. If the electric field does not exist, right? For example, for insulators, it consists of bond charges. There are no free charges. For insulators, what will happen? Rho v is 0, that is charge density is 0, and hence del square v will be equal to 0, right? Therefore, we say that if it is a dielectric, then del square v is equal to 0 or rho v equal to 0, electric field does not exist. Suppose if del square v is not 0, suppose if after finding del square v, if we get some equation or some value which is non-zero, that means that there is some electric field existing in that region. Correct? That is how we can draw the inference from this example. For electric field not to exist, it must satisfy the Laplace equation, that is del square V equal to 0. Yes. Now E bar is equal to minus del V. E bar is minus del V. That is, substitute here whatever equation is given for E, that is 12yx square minus 6z square x ax bar plus 4x cube plus 18zy square ay bar plus 6y cube minus 6zx square az bar. This is equal to minus del V. Minus del V. LHS is equal to RHS, minus of RHS. Therefore, del V is equal to, write in terms of del V, this will be minus of, take minus inside, so minus 12yx square minus into minus plus 6z square x, and this is minus into plus minus 4x cube plus 18zy square, I have not taken inside still, into ay bar, then here plus multiply minus inside minus 6y cube, then minus into minus plus 6zx square az bar. Correct? Therefore, del square V will be del dot del V. We know this identity, del square V is del dot del V. That is del dot of del V is whatever equation we have calculated just now, written just now, that is minus 12yx square plus 6z square x ax bar minus of 4x cube plus 18zy square. I am still not taken this inside. We can take it inside anytime we want. Then plus minus 6y cube plus 6z x square az bar. Okay. This is del square V, that is del dot del V. Take down of this step, students. Make it little fast.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, please. What happened?
Sir, there your del V square is there, no, sir?
Yes.
In that minus 6y cube plus will not come, no, sir. Minus 6z x square will come, no, sir. Az bar.
Az bar, right? 1 minute. Here we are multiplying inside. This is minus. Okay. This is minus del V. Minus del V means here you are multiplying with minus. So minus into plus is, this is minus xy cube. Minus into minus. See this equation, first equation. This one, this equation here. Whatever you have written at the beginning. So it is minus into plus minus 6y cube. Minus into minus is plus 6zx square. Clear, right? Darigowdar.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Both we should multiply, sir.
Anyways, you can multiply inside any time, so that whatever this minus is there, no, that should be multiplied throughout the equation. Here I have not multiplied still. Next step I am multiplying. Anyways, you can multiply it at the beginning itself. Okay, throughout you can multiply, and I want to maintain it in terms of plus. So next I will multiply here, and then I will take it in terms of plus this one. Okay, like for example here this is minus. So if I take it is inside, it will be minus 4x cube. This will be minus 18zy square. Inside, outside it will be plus. Correct? I can write it in terms of ax bar plus ay bar plus az bar. Correct? Following, right, Pallavi?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Take down up till this step.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Yes, please. Here.
Sir, why should we square it, sir, that del square V into del V?
Because we are finding the Laplace equation. What is our Laplace equation? Just go back and see here. Laplace equation is del square V equal to 0. Here we have calculated the Laplace equation here. This is our derivation, right? Poisson's and Laplace equation, where we started our module 3. In that we have derived the equation del square V equal to 0. What is this equation? Why we derived this equation? For the boundary condition, right? We started with the boundary condition and we have derived this equation. correct? So these equations are meant to solve the boundary value problems. Okay, that's what we discussed when we started with module 3, right? And this equation del square V equal to 0 is for charge free region. It is for charge free region, right? That is when volume charge density is 0, rho V equal to 0. If we substitute rho V equal to 0, then we'll get del square V equal to 0. Del square V equal to 0, correct? That is from the Poisson's equation. Poisson's equation is del square V is equal to minus rho V by epsilon. If you substitute rho V equal to 0 here, we'll get del square V equal to 0, which is our Laplace equation, okay? So now we want to ultimately find out that whether there is a charge existing in the region or not. If there is charge, then there is electric field. If there is no charge, then there is no electric field, correct? So if we satisfy this equation del square V equal to 0, it means that it is for charge free region where rho V equal to 0. Yes or no? Suppose if del square V is, it is some value, that means it is not charge free region. It is not charge free region. That means there is some charge and there is some electric field intensity. That is the conclusion. Got the point?
Yes, I got the point, sir.
Okay. So let us move to the equation. I hope everybody took up till this step. Everybody have taken up till this step?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll proceed further. So it is del dot del V, it is del dot of this. What is del? What is the equation for del? Dou by dou x ax bar plus dou by dou y ay bar plus dou by dou z az bar dot of minus 12, whatever is the equation that we have to write, minus 12 yx square plus 6z square x into ax bar, then plus here written here plus minus 4x cube minus 18zy square into ay bar. Okay, I have taken it inside. See now, it is minus I have taken inside. It will be minus 4x cube minus 18zy square minus plus minus 4x cube minus 18zy square into ay bar plus minus 6y cube plus 6z square az bar. Now differentiate this with respect to x. Dou by dou x of this, that is minus 12yx square plus 6z square x plus dou by dou y of the y term, that is minus 4x cube minus 18zy square plus dou by dou z of minus 6y cube plus 6z x square. If we differentiate this with respect to x, what is the answer? Minus 12 by x square with respect to x. It will be x square differentiation is n into x raised to n minus 1. That is minus 24x5. This will be plus 6z square. Okay, x, if we differentiate, it will be 6z square. 6z square is constant. Then here, if we differentiate the second term, minus 4x cube, it is 0 because there is no y term here. Then minus 18zy square. 18zy square, it is y square is n into x raised to n minus 1 form. So it is minus 36zy. Then plus this will be dou by dou z of 6y cube with respect to z is 0 plus 6z x square. 6z x square differentiation with respect to z is 6x square, right? Z differentiation is 1, so 6x square is constant. It will be plus 6x square. This equation, whether it is 0, whether this equation is 0, yes,
No, sir.
no, it is not 0. Okay, so this equation is not 0. This equation is what? It is del square V. Correct? LHS is del square V. Del square V is not 0. Del square V is not 0. It means that there is the region which existing charges, which has the charges in it, and therefore there is electric field intensity lying in the region. It is not charge free region. If it was charge free region, del square V would have been 0, but del square V is not 0. Hence, we can say that electric field exists at the region. That is, as del square V is not 0, Laplace equation is not satisfied. Thus, there exists rho V as region is not free of charge, and hence E represents possible electric field. E represents the possible electric field in that region. I hope it is understood, students here. Is it understood, this numerical?
Yes, sir.
Go to the third example. Just try it out for homework. Given the potential field V is equal to a raised to 4 plus b raised to minus 4 sine 4 phi. First one, show that del square V equal to 0. Second, select A and B such that V equal to 100 volts and E equal to 500 volt per meter at P of R equal to 1, phi equal to 22.5 degree, Z equal to 2. Note down the example. Taken the statement, students?
Taken down, sir.
Okay. I'll give you the hint how to solve this example. Just try it out. So here they are asking del square V equal to 0. This equation is in terms of R, phi and Z. Here already they have given the coordinates. That we have to see first. R, phi and Z. It is in terms of cylindrical coordinate system. Therefore, the equation for del square V in cylindrical coordinate system is 1 upon R dou by dou R of R dou V by dou R plus 1 upon R square dou square V by dou phi square plus dou square V by dou Z square. This is in cylindrical coordinate system. First find out dou V by dou R, this inner term, right? And then find out R dou V by dou R, R dou V by dou R. Then 1 upon R dou by dou R of R dou V by dou R. Find this term, the first term, 1 by R dou by dou R of R dou V by dou R. Then come to the second part, second term, 1 upon R square dou square V by dou phi square. Find the inner term, dou square V by dou phi square, second derivative. Okay. Then dou square V by dou Z square. Find out that. Then take the sum of all these three. Del square V is equal to whatever we have got, 1 upon R dou by dou R of R dou V by dou R. Next plus 1 upon R square dou square V by dou phi square plus dou square V by dou Z square. Therefore, once we substitute that, then del square V should be equal to 0. It must be 0. Then only we can prove it. Correct? Del square V must be equal to 0. Then second part of the problem is we have to select the value, we have to find the values of A and B such that V equal to 100 volts and E is 500 volt per meter at the given coordinate P of R equal to 1, phi equal to 22.5 and Z equal to 2. Right? These values we have to substitute in the equation, this main equation, these coordinates and get that equation. That will be your equation 1. That will be your equation 1. Then use the equation E is equal to minus del V. E is equal to minus del V. Then substitute these coordinates, whatever is given in that equation for del V, right? Therefore, we will get a second equation in terms of E bar. First equation we got here, that is our equation 1. Then after we find out E is equal to minus del V, that will be our second equation in terms of R, phi and Z. Then if we solve those two equations 1 and 2 simultaneously, then we'll get the answer. Okay. So just give a try. Tomorrow we will solve it if you are not getting. Okay. Everybody understood here? Any difficulty, students?
No, sir.
Okay. Vishal? Vishal? Ilyas Ahmed,
Understood, sir.
understood? Okay. Any doubts? Any questions here? Rohan Timsani?
No, sir. No good.
No doubts? Okay. Samir Khaji? Samir?
Understood, sir.
Okay. Sania? Sankalp?
Yes, sir.
Any problem in understanding? Any difficulties?
No, sir. No, sir. Understood, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, students, we'll solve 1 or 2 examples next class, and then we'll continue with the next topic. That is, we'll be using the Laplace equation to find the solutions. That is our next topic. So there we'll be solving around 2 or 3 examples that we'll take up in the next class. Thank you.